the years, we've had many big races across Europe. And in every single one of them, the car, driven by me, has always beaten public transport.
However, since the last race, public transport has got a lot faster. So the producers thought it would be a good idea for us to have another.
Yes, and they announced that they had one ticket for a Champions League football match to be played between AC Milan and a Belgian team called Anderlecht down at the San Siro Stadium here near Milan. And the first of us to get there could have it.
The start would be here at Wembley Stadium in Wembley. And as usual, James and I would be on public transport, buses, trains and tubes.
And as usual, Jeremy would be making the 800-mile journey by car, except obviously for the channel which he would have to cross by boat.
There was, however, one difference, because the producers said to me that I couldn't just turn up at the start line, as I usually do, with a £350,000 supercar made out of rhodium and myrrh.
No, they said the car he chose had to cost no more than £35,000.
So, just to summarise, Jeremy would be slower and we would be faster. So, you can see why we were feeling just a little bit confident. To have a hope of making the kick-off in Italy, the start time was an alarming 3:30 a.m. And rather worryingly, at 3:20 a.m, Jeremy still hadn't arrived.
Right, so 35 grand. He's not going to get that much power for that, is he?
No. What I'd do, to be honest, even though it's a bit boring, is get something like a diesel Audi, because it will go fast enough and you'll be comfortable and you get the range.
BM.
Or a BM, yeah.
Get something reasonable.
Or a Volvo.
Even Mercedes for that.
Soon we had an answer.
Slightly hot hatchback, but I think...
Yeah, what he's done is go for a Mustang. There's a Ford Mustang.
There they are.
What is he? Oh, he looks pleased with himself, look.
Dear, oh dear.
What do you do that?
Well, you do know, don't you, that just because a car has go faster stripes on it, it doesn't actually mean it goes faster.
I know.
You wouldn't go through Europe in a big Stetson hat with chaps on, would you?
He would.
So why you... Come on.
Because it's a GT5. What?
You see, Mustang's very good straight-line quarter of a mile. Yeah. That's what they're for. This is 800 miles across Europe.
Yeah.
And no.
Have you quite finished? Have you quite finished? Because, have you seen the time?
That's a very good point.
I think we need to get cracking. Yeah. And so, at precisely 3:37 a.m, the race began. Mustn't spin the wheels on the pitch, mustn't break the pitch. And here we go. Again.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's it now. We've got to play for England.
It's the wardrobe.
Look, it's Adrian Cole's shirt.
Right. 16 hours to kick off, and I've got 814 miles to go. For the first part of their journey, Richard and James would have to catch a night bus and then an overland train to St Pancras. I, meanwhile, had a choice. So, North Circular M25 or straight through London? 3:45 in the morning, I'm thinking straight through London. Wake a few people up. In Sheffield, in fact.
Good morning. I'd like a single to Hendon Overland. That's first class. That must be upstairs at the front, is it?
I know. I haven't been on a night bus since the late 80s, but when I did, it wasn't like this.
I was envisaging a sea of six sloshing from side to side.
If you're sophisticated or intelligent, in other words, European, you might think James May has a point, that this is a stupid car. In fact, if you are from the land of Wordsworth and Shakespeare and the Right Honourable Gentleman, you probably think the Mustang is a bit daft. A codpiece, really, for the shorter chap.
You still have a Mustang, don't you?
Yes.
Judi Dench, June Whitfield, Melvin Bragg. These are not Ford Mustang people.
Would you drive it to Milan?
I would drive it to Cheltenham. I mean, it's lovely. I like Mustangs, but they're not Fast? You know how people who don't ride bikes think Harleys are fast? And they're not. It's like that.
This particular Mustang, however, is not like that. In America, this car costs the equivalent of £35,000. It is very cheap. But its engine produces 662 horsepower. That's round about 100 more than you get from a Ferrari 458 or a Mercedes SLS. It is, in fact, the most powerful road-going V8 ever made.